Number four is you need to pick a number and you need to completely own it. And by pick a number, I mean find a number in the shop that you're running off of, whether it be your average repair order, your gross profit, your parts profit, your labor efficiency, whatever number that it is, and you need to absolutely own it in 21. If you're working, if you know your average repair order is low, there's a trickle down that's going to happen from improving your average repair order. You're going to improve a lot of things in order to keep that number or get it to where you want to go. And you need to hyper focus on it all this year to continue growing your business. So looking at all the numbers, of course, we really need to pay attention to. You can't have your average repair order up and then give up gross profit. I understand. But if you could just focus really hard on one number and hyper focus on it, you're got a much better chance of arriving mid and late 21 and seeing some great success. So, because it trickles down, everything you try and improve gets better when you're trying to improve one number. And I'm sure you've seen that at some respect, like you said, even in a bar environment, right?
Oh, yes, especially in a bar environment. The drinks don't pour themselves, nor does can the staff pay itself. You
Right.
know, so always need to make sure you're taking care of your customers, whether from behind the bar or the manager's desk.
If you take one number just as an example of parts gross profit, and we take a look at it, some kind of matrix and how we're going to improve our parts, just the one improvement really can yield a lot of extra profit by the end of the year when we're keeping a close eye on it. And the idea, of course, being, I'm saying, let's focus on one number. But the idea being is that you get used to focusing on one number, hyper focusing on it, but watching the whole picture. So you're not letting go of any of the numbers. Improve this one number and then get it to where you feel this is working really good. We've got a handle on this, and then switch over and start working on the next number. And that's how you make progress towards ultimate profitability. And the idea is to get the business to a sweet spot where it's generating the most amount of profit for the least amount of effort. And there is a sweet spot where you land at that spot.
I'm still trying to achieve that in my personal life.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what's
we all are. Yeah, we all do that.
You know what's funny too is point four here. You know, focus on a number, and then once you've nailed it, as you just said, move on to the next one and see what happens. That all comes back to just writing it down. It's a perfect callback and circle to your first point, where you can't know something, you can't track something unless it's on a spreadsheet, on a notepad. Hopefully not on your hand at the end of the
Right.
day in
Yeah.
ink, but
Right.
somewhere permanent.
And you're tracking it, and you're making it public to the people that you care about around you, so they know what your goals are too. And people will help you get to your goals if you include them. It just worth saying along those lines too, since you mentioned it, is look, we all need mentors, we all need people that we look up to around us, but we also need people who support us. And that is a perfect segue into the last point that I have for being successful in 21.